Yo, what's going on, people? This is Shok, and today, props are actually due. We don't really get that many opportunities to do this with Nintendo. Not when it comes to big significant things, maybe some small things here and there. But this is some pretty big. This is definitely worthy of some pretty big props here. Nintendo's marketing campaign for the Switch has been pretty damn on point. Now I can't remember if it was a termination, a firing, or if the guy quit. But either way, I do remember that the person in charge of the Wii U's marketing is now gone, and they have someone else doing it, and it shows. Because this marketing is on point, and I have to come out in this video and give props to Nintendo for this marketing. It is perfect. It is. I was thinking about before I even made this video. I can't really think of a single recommendation I would add. I can't think of something a critique. Something like, oh, well, they can do this a little better, or they can add this, something like that. Honestly, I think they are doing a damn good bang up job. I can't add anything to it. It's perfect. It's clear. It's concise, and most importantly, they are marketing it to the right demographic. They are trying to slowly fix up, their brand image. Because if you guys have seen, there's been tons. Go look them up online. They're all online if you need to see them. But there's been tons of ads. There's a Super Bowl commercial. We've seen commercials they plan on airing in TV later on. There's a couple commercials airing right now. I don't think there's any in the U.S. I haven't seen any, but I've seen in other countries. There's already TV commercials, happening and stuff like that. I've seen ads and commercials in every country. Well, not every country, but I'm saying in multiple countries, across the world. And even in other countries, the ads have been on point. They've been absolutely spot on. But yeah, like I said, the biggest reason why this new advertising campaign, this new marketing is going to be so effective for the Switch is because they are targeting the correct demographic. Now, of course, there's nothing wrong with marketing to children. That becomes a problem when you're doing that too much. When that's the majority of your marketing, you keep on putting out this, kids. We're all about the kids, kid-friendly image. That's when it kind of slowly becomes detrimental because then the actual gamers, most gamers are adults, look at it and they're like, oh, well, obviously the system isn't for me. But if you guys look at all these commercials and ads and you look at the actual people they have in these commercials, they're people our ages. And that makes perfect sense. And that's the exact demographic that they need to be nailing, and they're doing it. All these people in the commercials, they look like they're pretty much 21 and up. Kind of like 21 to 30-ish, it kind of seems like. And, now in this age group, we're the adults now. So, yeah, it's good to, there's nothing wrong with appealing to kids or whatever. There's power in kid appeal. And, of course, a kid could be like, hey, mom, dad, I want that. Can you get it for me? And, yeah, a parent would be inclined to get it. But what's even better than that? What's even better than advertising something for a child to convince the parent to buy it is to convince the parent that they want to buy it for themselves. You see what I mean? And so that is why, and it's weird because I'm not going to say it's the majority, so I'm not going to make it seem like, oh, it's just tons and tons. But I've seen a few Nintendo guys actually come out and complain about the lack of advertisement towards kids, and it's just crazy because, some Nintendo fans, like, they complain, when they finally do want to complain about something, it's either something incredibly small or something that is a complete, non-issue. Or something that's actually, I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? I've seen some people like, why are people complaining about the marketing towards kids? They should be marketing to kids. They shouldn't be doing all these adult, focused ads and stuff like that. And I'm just like, like what? So you don't want to complain about, cross game chat being on the app, but you'll get on people about them being happy that they're marketing to the right demographic. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. But anyways, I'm not going to get into all that. That's something else, whatever. That's not even vid-worthy because, like I said, it's only a few people I've seen. It's not like a wide array of Nintendo fans. But yeah, us people who are, 21 to 30, early 30s, 32, 33, whatever, we're the Nintendo fans. We're the people who grew up with the older, Nintendo systems and stuff like that. And they do a good job of showing different scenarios and situations where you could be playing your Switch. A lot of people say, oh, no one's going to bring us a Switch to a party. Yeah, maybe not like a rooftop party like how it was in that first reveal, that Karen chick or whatever. But guys, we're gamers. Surely a lot of you guys have, gaming friends in the real, or at least, casual people who, enjoyed the Wii, stuff like that, whatever, right? I'm sure every person watching this video, unless you just have no friends or no family, has at least one group of friends or one group, one side of family, whatever, right, that you'd be able to take your Switch to, at a gathering and have people, enjoy, But for me, for instance, of course, I got tons of gaming friends, especially since I, started going to tournaments, for Smash and stuff like that. That's going to be great because while I'm sitting there waiting for a match, I could just take my Switch with me. And then I could play with other people there. And then don't forget that Switch has the whole LAN thing, which I'm actually going to do a separate video about. So you could link up locally. Don't even need an internet connection. Link up locally wirelessly, kind of like PSP Vita ad hoc, and play multiplayer. Excuse me, multiplayer games that way. While I'm at a tournament, waiting for a match to start and stuff like that. Airports. Nintendo has shown a lot of airports in their ads. That's perfect. That is a completely sensible and logical place that one would want to bring their Switch. That you could actually find people playing their Switches. So that's not really an exaggeration. That's not like, no one would bring their Switch to an airport. They definitely would. I've seen plenty of 3DSs, at airports. I've even seen plenty of PSPs, of course, back in the day, at airports and stuff like that. I've even seen a couple Vitas here and there. Not too many because it didn't sell that much, but. So more than the Wii U, so but at a park, whatever. I just think Nintendo's messaging, the target demographic with this marketing has been on point. It's perfect. I can't really criticize it at all. This is exactly what they need to be doing. All they need to do from this point is just keep it up. Keep on putting out the same commercials, the same style, hitting the same bullet points. And it's just about quantity at this point. They have the formula. It's perfect. It's effective. The messaging is clear. People know this is a new system. The emphasis is not on the Joy-Cons like they made it in the reveal. That's great because, if they're just trying to get people to buy it because the whole motion control thing, people are just going to be like, I did that before. I'm not going to buy another system for something I experienced in 2006. So it's a good thing they haven't been focusing on that. Yeah, when they show once to switch in these ads and commercials, they have to show a little bit of that. But that's not Nintendo saying, oh, look, there's motion control. That's Nintendo just trying to show the actual game itself. That's not them trying to necessarily show off the Joy-Cons. At least that's the way I feel with these specific ads and stuff like that. But yeah, so they're not trying to focus on the gimmicky aspects of the system. They're targeting the demographic, which makes up the majority of gamers, which makes up the majority of their fans. And they're making sure that the messaging is clear. That and what I mean by that is, of course, like I said, with the whole portability aspect, they're making sure that you realize that you could take this and play it literally anywhere, anytime. Oh, along with airports and like places outdoors and stuff like that. I forgot another thing. They showed it on the bus. Yeah, people play their handhelds on public transport all the time. That's another thing. What's another? I even saw one ad where they showed a dude playing with it on a toilet. Now, of course, that's a silly scenario, but that's still a genius thing to show. And I'm actually very shocked Nintendo had the presence of mind to actually show that. Of course, tons of people won't be doing that, but some people would do that. But I mean, regardless of the amount of people that would actually play their game on a toilet, just showing that brings home the point, right? It drives the point home. You could play this anywhere, anytime. They showed a dude with his pants down on the toilet playing the game. I did not expect that type of marketing from Nintendo. I can't believe they realized that was a good thing to do. That was one thing like everyone was saying they should have done with like Wii U marketing. I can't remember a time when they showed anything like that, but they finally showed it with the Switch. I know it sounds silly, guys, but that scene right there with that guy on the toilet playing the Switch is effective. I promise you. That was a powerful scene. You guys may seem like, oh, it's no big deal. It's just a little silly thing. No, like that's something. People are going to be very impressed with that. It's going to make them chuckle. It makes the system more attractive. So that's pretty much all I can say at this point. I'd just be repeating myself, or I did that a little bit. But I think this marketing campaign is great. I might do another video after this, so stay tuned for that. But that's for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys think it could use a couple changes here and there, you know, the ads and stuff like that, share your thoughts down below. But as far as I'm concerned, I think it's great. I have nothing to say Nintendo. All I have to say is keep it up. They're doing a good job. And as long as they can supply a steady, nice flow of good quality titles, this system will sell with this marketing campaign. Guarantee it. But that's for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see y'all later.